Well then, playoff time. A full look at the bracket. Lakers and Rockets, Jazz and Blazers, Clippers and Nuggets, Mavericks, and the Golden State Warriors, while the Pistons will take on the Chicago Bulls. Philadelphia plays Cleveland, Milwaukee, and New Jersey, Boston, and Indiana. What a what a shit show. Oh, man. All right. Well, we will take a look, since we cared a little bit more about our player stats from the regular season. And yeah, this team is literally Hakeem Olajuwon and nobody else. I mean, Joe Dumars was pretty good with 15 points. Bobby Valentine did okay. It's literally Hakeem Olajuwon just going, fuck you, I want to win. He's a 90 overall already. And then for the Clippers... Oh my God. Okay, it's at least day to day, but Norm Nixon heads into the playoffs hurt. Good news for you guys. Terry Cummings is healthy though, and he was easily your best player all season long. He had pretty good depth across the board. Nixon averaged a double-double, but yeah, Terry Cummings is the number one for you guys. So in terms of the game plan and shortening the bench, to be honest, you probably could go with 7. It's your choice. Depending on how much you want Verhoeven to play. But, I mean, you could even drop it down to just Randall and run with the 7-man bench. Which, in fairness, you probably do want to actually keep it at 8. Because when Nixon's healthy, it'll bump Verhoeven out. So an 8-man bench isn't bad. But, yeah, there is a chance for Game 1, you guys are going to be rocking Corey Frazier as your starting point guard. With Reed, Cummings, Thorpe, and Outlaw. Cartwright's playing 6th man right now. Unless we were to rebuild it. And it does put Cartwright in as the starter, which is much smarter. What do we got going on for the Bulls? Jesus Christ. How? Hakeem, what did you do? How did you drag this team to the playoffs, man? Sweet Jesus. Well, now you get to play 42 minutes a night. Have fun. I got Blair, Rasmussen, Bobby Valentine, and then Dumars and Watley. What the fuck? Spud's not even playing, which is fine. Honestly, I could go to a 7-man bench at this stage. But... Jesus, and then Brown's hurt. Honestly, I need Olajuwon to play almost the entire fucking game. I'm gonna go with a 7-man bench. That is the plan. Got an injury to Ricky Brown. So we both have a couple of guys who are a little bit roughed up. We don't know if they'll play game 1 or not. We will have a prediction up, and for the first time in a while, it's a 4-option prediction. Who wins? So we got the Clippers, we got the Bulls, we have both, and we have neither as the prediction. Tremendous. Let's take a look at the Denver Nuggets, chat's opposition in the first round. The Denver Nuggets, led by point guards T.R. Dunn and Gerald Henderson. Shooting guard, Alex English. At forward, Kiki Vandeweghe. The Vandeweghe. Who is currently day-to-day with a hip injury. Power forward, Dan Issel. I think it's Issel. Might be Issel. And at center, Danny Shays. Not bad. You can compete with them, but not bad. The Detroit Pistons, who are going to kick the shit out of me. Isaiah Thomas and Lionel Hollins. At guard, John Long, Vinnie Johnson. At forward, Kelly Traputska. At forward, Cliff Livingston. And at center, Bill Laimbeer. This is a very appropriate song because I'm about to get fucking murdered. Whew. We start off the best of 5 with the Clippers series. It is Clippers and Nuggets. Corey Frazier will indeed be your point guard for this game, but you guys do have home court on the Nuggets. Let's see what happens. Game 1 of this best of 7 chats Clippers. against the 6th seed Denver Nuggets, and it is a close one. Close one down the stretch indeed. Final 2 minutes, a 1-point game. And it continues. Chat's obsession with being able to jump in. Their team loves the spotlight. My goodness. And here we go. It is a 1-point lead for Denver with 2:18 to go in the 4th. Clippers ball to start it off.
Frazier outside.
They can do 2:10 on the clock. Bill Cartwright makes it. Bill Cartwright gives San Diego the lead. Timeout here for the Nuggets. 2 minutes exactly on the clock in a 1-point game in game 1. We are going to have to decide if we want to jump in for anything other than elimination games, because especially with both of us being in the playoffs, it can really slow things down. Really slow things down. Let's see what happens here, though. We will finish this one up.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Moe said to his team. He warned them that
see what the Nuggets can do.
He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots.
Crowd's going nuts. Push Kiki. Issel, nowhere to go. Kiki gets blocked. Rebound recovered by Frazier. Frazier. Handoff. Randall can't get it to fall. English on the rebound. Space here for Dunn. Feed to the middle. English gets it to go. Rebound on one side, 2 points on the other for Alex English. Under 90 seconds left. 1-point lead for the underdog Nuggets in game 1.
1:15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Kicks to Randall. Up top, Reed.
And off to Randall. Now Reed.
Randall, top of the key.
Randall to Reed. He's going to have to force a shot. It's going to be a bad one. He can't get it to go. Issel on the rebound. Here's English off the spin. Alex English making mincemeat of the Clippers defense. That was gross. 51 seconds to go. Feed to Cartwright. Cartwright gets the 2. Lead back down to 1 for Denver. And the Clippers defend their home turf. Kiki to Issel. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Randall. Clippers with the chance. Reed the shot. Misses. Rebound. Thorpe. Putback falls. And the Clippers take the lead with 26 seconds left. Whew. Every time you jump in, we need to do what you said. Just do elimination game. Yeah, right? Well, it's a big bucket there for Otis Thorpe. A 1-point lead for San Diego. Nuggets up to the challenge of winning this series, and another timeout there. Maybe the timeout deal is still in the game, at least for the 20 seconds. Fairness, that was 1:40. I like watching the games too. It's just especially when we have both teams in the playoffs. Our teams always have a habit, no matter who the hell it is and in what era, of having just down to the wire games. Alex English, good God. Dude, he's unstoppable. And Denver regains the lead with 22 seconds to go.
What's your take, guys?
You know, it's always interesting to me.
God, Alex English. Playing like that, how'd the Nuggets just now win their first title? Clippers ball, it's Frazier. The backup point guard due to the injury to the starter. Cartwright gets it. What a pass to Bill Cartwright. And now San Diego up by 1. 13 seconds left. And the Nuggets are going to hold for the final shot. Where's Dunn gonna go? 3 seconds to Dan Issel. He gets it to go. No, he doesn't. Off the back rim. Somehow they did not get the ball to Alex English. And the Clippers take a 1-0 series lead in this best of 5 over Denver. Bill Cartwright is the hero. 32 points from Terry Cummings. He's the hero. Double-double for him. Thorpe with the double as well. And then Bill Cartwright, an 11th and 12th point of the night. Leading the way, 28 points for Alex English on the other side. A tremendous effort from him. The secondary scoring maybe not quite where they were expecting it to be. There it is, a 1-0 series lead for the Clippers. As the focus shifts to my Chicago Bulls against the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Thomas. I can't believe we even made the fucking playoffs. It's nonsensical. Let's get this ass kicking over with. We are here to be the warm-up for the Pistons. This is not going to go well, and it's not going well. Game 1, 128-99 for the Pistons. I didn't have us fucking ourselves out of a lottery pick this year on my fucking scorecard, but here we are. That kind of ruins my plans a little bit. Valentine led the way with 22 points, a double-double for Hakeem. He was solid. Like, honestly, we had decent scoring, but our defense was non-existent. 32 points, 12 rebounds for Bill Laimbeer, 20 points for Thomas with 13 assists. Yeah, that's going to be a short series. We go to game number 2. Game number 2, San Diego and Denver. Let's see what Chat's Clippers can do. Can they take a 2-0 series lead in this best of 5? Denver with a very strong pushback to start the game. As we get down to the wire, it looks like the Nuggets are going to hold, and they are. 105-92. The Denver Nuggets take game 2. Despite 20 points from Nixon, who is back in the lineup, 20 from Cummings, 19 from Cartwright. A double as well for Nixon with the assists, but 26 points for English, 22 for Issel. And the Denver Nuggets tie the series. That is something I will not be saying about my Bulls. Game number 2 of this ass whooping. Olajuwon can't do it by himself. He can get us to the playoffs by himself, but he can't do it by himself. The Pistons win 105-84 and take a 2-0 series lead. Again, Olajuwon cannot do it by himself. He can fucking try, but he's not going to be able to do it. A double-double for him and Watley, who was injured. But 25 from Thomas, 22. Oh, my God. Double-double for Laimbeer, despite just having 10 points. That series is done. A crucial Game 3 in Denver. A crucial Game 3 and a 1-1 split from this best of 5. Can Chat's Clippers regain the lead? The answer is yes. Clippers win 95-89 off of a double-double and 24 points for Cummings, a double as well for Nixon and Outlaw. And the Clippers, 1 win away from going back to the second round in consecutive years, as the Bulls are ready to get eliminated. You did well, boys, to screw yourselves out of a lottery pick. Now let's go out there and get eliminated. At least we got a home playoff game. Got some sweet, sweet revenue. I'm trying to find any positive I can. This game was close until it wasn't. The Pistons, as expected, sweep the Chicago Bulls, winning Game 3, 101-91. Olajuwon tried. Here's my problem now moving forward as we dissect the end of the Bulls season. This was in a lot of ways very, very unfortunate. To know that my draft pick won't be as higher obviously sucks. This is not just a this year problem for me. It has been shown that Olajuwon is good enough, almost single-handedly, to pull this team to the playoffs. And also Joe Dumars got hurt, so that blows. If Olajuwon and Watley and Dumars are good enough to make the playoffs now, that whole idea of me being a rebuilder for the next few years might be out the door. I think Olajuwon's going to pull us into contention sooner rather than later. All those draft picks I'm hoarding might not be mine for too much longer. I might have to go for it ASAP with somebody this dominant. That could be a problem. That could be a big, big problem for me. With that, the Clippers trying to end this series against Denver and punch their ticket back to the second round. Can they do it? Or will the Denver Nuggets force a decisive Game 5? And the answer is Game 5, 105-91. The Nuggets stay alive despite 31 points from Cummings. It wasn't enough. The big names leading the way for Denver. Game 5 on the horizon. We already know it'll be the Lakers and the Jazz. A rematch of last year's Western Final. Utah, of course, defending champions. Dallas also in danger of upsetting Golden State. And the East is already set with the top 4 seeds. So with that, it comes down to this. No injuries. Cartwright just might have had foul trouble. This is it. Who's going on to the second round to take on either Dallas or Golden State? It's a close game with the Clippers battling back. It is still a close game. 2:21 on the clock with a 3-point Clipper lead. And Robert Reed at the free throw line. So the Clippers in the driver's seat here, perhaps. I keep forgetting to switch that camera from the menu. Is it Reed's second free throw? It is not. It's his first, and he missed it. That's a big miss for Reed. He misses the first. Makes the second. It's a 4-point lead for San Diego. What can the Nuggets do? Trying to pull off the first round upset. Done. Shot clock winding down. Kiki gets it to fall. 2 minutes to go and a 2-point lead now.
Vandeweghe is used to these kind of big moments and big stages. Loves taking the huge shots.
Here's Thorpe.
Otis Thorpe out to Nixon. Pick off of Outlaw. Nixon's jumper falls. Leads back to 4. Clippers live up to their potential after a more than 50-win season and end this era on night 1. English, again, that deadly spin. English gets it to go. Alex English. What a monster. 90 seconds. 2-point lead here. Cummings. We didn't get to see him in the playoffs. Fade away from Cummings. He missed. Rebound for Thorpe, and the putback doesn't go. Issel on the rebound. Here goes Kiki on the drive. Kiki gets it, and we are tied 102 apiece. Otis Thorpe couldn't get the putback on the other side. 105 on the clock.
Here's Nixon.
Nixon, the move doesn't go. Done on the rebound. And the Nuggets have the advantage. It's English. Isolation. Kicks over for Dunn. Dunn looking to step in. Finds his time. Finds English again. Time winding down. And Norweg's going to have to shoot this. 2 seconds. Mid-range. Does not go. Cummings on the rebound. 30 seconds left in regulation. Net drive. And a foul. Cummings goes to the line. To give the Clippers the lead, their star player. Can he deliver? The first shot is good. 1 point lead for the Clippers. His second shot. It's a 2 point lead for San Diego. 2 big shots for Cummings. And the Nuggets need a response. 28 seconds on the game clock. Call that timeout again. Yeah, the sound design in this game is phenomenal. And I'm glad a game like NHL is stepping up, because you play NHL 23 and then you load this up. Jesus Christ, night and day. Night and day. They're not even in the same stratosphere. All right, obviously, they're not in the strata. They're not even in none of the spheres. Which I used to know in 4th grade, and I don't remember them. I remember stratus clouds. Cumulus. Okay, yeah, the timeout glitch is still in, where the AI just don't know what the fuck to do. That's fun. We'll be here for a minute. We'll be here for a minute. I don't know, they haven't touched this at all. What did they fix this year? What did they fix? 23 seconds, Alex English. Goes to Dunn. Drives. Dunn. Gets held up. Puts the layup, and it goes. Dunn ties it with 13 seconds left. It's game 5, which might as well be a game 7 in this era. At least in the first round. Clippers ball. What can Nixon do? He's going to wind down that clock. Off the pick. Nixon to Cummings. Hits the shot with 2 seconds. Denver has to yeet it. And the Clippers are going to the second round.
And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA.
They love the drama. Cummings hits the shot. And San Diego survives game 5. And Chat's Clippers will play either Denver or Golden State in the second round. A huge moment there, as Cummings' 35th and 36th points of the night sealed the deal. He was perhaps the missing piece from the prior postseason. Double-double for Norm Dixon and Otis Thorpe as well. Was Terry Cummings the missing piece that stopped this team from upsetting the eventual champion Utah Jazz? They are on to the second round. The question is, who will it be? And the answer are the Dallas Mavericks. Home court advantage for the Mavs. So congrats to those who bet on the Clippers to make it through out of that potential outcome. You were correct. Should be a decent little point swing. Let's take a look at those numbers from round number 1, and it was the Terry Cummings show. He and Nixon, day-to-day neck strain for Bill Cartwright. That could hurt them at the start of this second round, which obviously is not ideal for you guys, as we will put up the prediction here. We're going to get right into it. Let's take a look at the Dallas Mavericks. Led at point guard by Brad Davis and Derek Harper. Shooting guard, Rolando Blackman. At forward, oh my God, Mark Aguirre and Dale Ellis. Power forward, Michael Cage, Jay Vincent, Charles Oakley, Mike Humphreys, and at center, Cam McGetty. All right, so they don't have overly developed options like Manute Bowles there, but I don't know what the hell they're going to do for their big men setup, but they got a pretty dangerous team. Now, out of intrigue, Golden State. Sleepy Floyd, Joe Barry Carroll, Purvis Short. I'm intrigued at who Chat would have been a little bit more confident against and who would have lined up a bit better, including their former center, James Donaldson. But I would call that a winnable series. The top 4 seeds on each conference side advanced, by the way. But it is the Clippers and the Mavericks. The winner gets to play either Magic Johnson and the Lakers or the defending champion Utah Jazz in the Western Conference Final. Let's get it going. Bill Cartwright's going to be missing from this game. How big of an effect will that have on the Clippers? That might take away their advantage in the paint, which Cartwright would help give them. This game was close until it wasn't. The Dallas Mavericks take game 1, 107-93. Cartwright did play. Double for Nixon, 25 points for Terry Cummings, but it was not enough. 26 points for Ellis, 21 for Blackman, a double for Aguirre as well. And the Mavericks take game 1. Fair enough. See, the Lakers, Sixers, and Bucks all won the first games of their respective series. Game number 2. Cartwright still not 100%. Can the Mavericks defend their home turf over the first 2 games of this series? The game is closer, but not that close. The Dallas Mavericks looking to end it. And they will. 109-94. Dallas has a 2-0 series lead. Again, despite a strong performance from Terry Cummings. 34 points for Ellis, 26 for Rolando Blackman. They say you're not in trouble until you lose at home. Which means right now the Mavericks aren't really in trouble. But maybe nor is San Diego. What is the situation? Outlaw. Twisted left knee is out. Cartwright is healthy, though. Cartwright is healthy. Clippers just can't seem to stay fully healthy. Game number 3 in this best of 7. What feels like a must-win for San Diego. A 3-0 deficit does not seem likely to come back from. And the Clippers aren't done yet. 116-103, the victory in Game 3 as the home team has yet to lose. Terry Cummings and Nixon leading the way for the young Clippers yet again. Aguirre, Cage, both had very good games, but it was not enough for Dallas. Now a 2-1 split. The Lakers, 1 win away from making sure that new champions are crowned as they look to get revenge on Utah. 2-1 on the other side with the Celtics and the 76ers leading the way. Can the Clippers tie this series? That is the question. Home team has yet to lose in this second round matchup. This game is much, much closer. 2 minutes to go. And a 1-point lead for Dallas. Will it be a 3-0? Or excuse me, a 3-1 for the Mavericks? Or will the Clippers tie this series? That is the question. The Clippers need this win, and they turn over the inbound. Looks like it's going to lead to a jump ball. Not with the Clippers faithful needed to see. We got a jump ball at center court. And it's won by the Clippers, so not much changing. What can San Diego do? Trying to win a championship to end this challenge of the Magic and Bird era early. Very early, in fact. Jump shot falls. And now a 1-point lead for the Clippers. And some nightmare fuel off the bench.
They're trailing by 1.
1:44 to go. The Clippers need this win, or they are in a terrible spot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Brad Davis can do here. Set up down low. Pops out of it. Davis continues. The layup gets it to fall. Manhandled Nixon there. Dallas regains the lead. Down low to Cummings. Here comes the double team. Back out. No shot from Nixon. Mavericks respecting Cummings at this stage. Terry back over to Reed. Nixon's going to have to force a shot. Late shot with a man in his face. Nixon drains the 3. Clippers up by 2. Apparently Aguirre, not Aguirre. I've heard it pronounced multiple ways. I think it's a more Spanish pronunciation, I guess. And a big shot by Aguirre. Gives Dallas some breathing room. We are tied.
Answering the call. Critical points from Cummings.
Terry Cummings. Clippers back up by 2. Turnover. Thorpe on the interception. Driving in. Layup goes. The Clippers take a 4-point lead as Chris drops the 5 gifted. Chris, thank you for that. Good morning to you. How the heck are ya? And a foul called there. Dallas will get 2 free throws here for Orlando Blackman. Game is not over, but what a situation. Chris, I'm doing pretty good, man. No complaints. No complaints. Getting a bit late, but no complaints as Blackman hits that first free throw.
This team leans on Blackman to help shoulder the load and score the rock. He's a big part of this offense.
And he makes both free throws.
Hits them both. The lead's back down to 2. Chris, from a franchise perspective, not much.
So they foul intentionally.
There's the foul from Dallas. I'm surprised they're going after it that early. I know they focused a lot on gameplay. They always do. But yeah, from a franchise perspective, not much. Like, they made like a streamlined version of franchise or MyNBA, which, cool. You know, for people who are like, I'm confused by all the settings. Cool for them, but at the same time, it's like, well,
First free throw.
not really enough. Big free throw there for Reed. The lead's up to 3. Clippers trying to tie this series at 2 apiece.
So he drops them both.
Hits them both. The lead's back to 4.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Dallas calls timeout.
Home court has meant so much
24 seconds.
in this series already. Clippers are going to need that trend to change at some point. Mavericks being the higher seed, but... Oh, Chris, I know. The fact you could turn it off, too, if you wanted to. I mean, literally, you can just see the difference. But it wouldn't feel right playing in 1986 with full HD, you know? Fuck that. The old school presentation style as well, like, it's just awesome. Aguirre, 20 seconds. They need a quick bucket. Aguirre gets it to go. The lead's back down to 2.
Pretty intense play from Mark Aguirre, and you just have to love the focus.
And Reed will go back to the line again. He hit them both last time. What can he do? Misses the first. A big miss for Reed. His second shot. Hits it. The lead's down to 3. 14 seconds for Dallas here. Oh, man, they got Harper out there. Aguirre for 3. Misses. Rebound for Cummings. And the Clippers are going to tie this series up at 2 apiece. How do the drafts work? So they don't have the rights to everybody. But there are a good amount of real-world players in each draft class. Jesus, imagine. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have been enough. 101-97, a big win for the Clippers, who tied the series. So yeah, like, not everybody's in, but a good amount of the most notable names that you would want in the game are in, and they'll show up in their proper draft years. Which is... oh, it's so good. It's so good. 46 points. 15 rebounds for Terry Cummings. Holy shit. You guys might actually win the title this year because of him. Aguirre had freaking 37 points, 11 rebounds, but you guys could win this year. You absolutely could. I mean, it'll probably be Magic on the other side, and it is. The Lakers are confirmed into the Final Four. But if you guys make it past the Lakers, I mean, man, you beat them. You can beat anybody. And yeah, Terry Cummings was a real player. Terry Cummings was indeed a real player. God, yeah, he was a couple-time All-Star. He was a legit player. Oh, shit. All right. Game number 5. In a big game at that, in this best of 7. Will the home court advantage continue to play out? Can the Mavericks get the win? Oh, it's close. It's close down the stretch. Of course it is. Of course it is. The Mavericks up by 6, now 5. And I had a feeling the lead was a little bit too much. Oh my god, it's down to 3. Oh my god, 15 seconds and it's down to 1. The Clippers refusing to die. 15 seconds left, a 1-point game. Insane.
Here is Davis.
It is Mavericks ball. And they'll send, or at least try to send, Davis to the line. And indeed, Brad Davis to the free throw line. Makes the first. The lead's back to 2. Who will have the chance to end this series in Game 6?
Terrific at running an offense.
Davis hits them both. The lead is 3 with 15 seconds to go. I'm gonna go with Morg. Let me know for sure if there's a different way. But thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Come in. God, you gotta love the M with the cowboy hat logo. It's so bad, but it's beautiful. Here we go. Can the Clippers find the 3? Terry Cummings. Otis Thorpe back across. Cummings for 3. Terry, by God, Cummings ties this game at 101.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
He is one of the best simulation players I have ever seen. He barely misses. We are tied at 101, 8 seconds to go. What a shot by Terry Cummings. Here's Davis for Dallas. 4, 3 to the inside. Aguirre to win it. He does! Mark Aguirre wins it for the Mavericks at the buzzer. And the Mavericks have a chance to end it in 6 games.
Watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
They have a chance. Unreal. Wow. That was a wild finish to that game for sure. 27 points for Aguirre, leading the way for Dallas. Cummings with 26 and 10 on the other side. Thorpe had a double as well. 103-101. Comes down to this. The Clippers season on the line. All 3 series that are still ongoing are going to 6 games, and honestly, for you guys at this point, shortening the bench down to 7 is the best way to go. Just keep Cummings out there as much as you possibly can. It is game number 6. The home team has not lost in this series, and the Clippers need that trend to continue for one more game, and it will. 120-102. 32 points from Nixon. Oh my God, what happened to Cummings? Played just 12 minutes before fouling out. And they won without him. There will be a 7th game in Dallas, with the winner moving on to play the Lakers. Milwaukee has upset Boston as Philadelphia and Detroit go 7.
Trying to walk through this fucking grass.
Shout out to Turducken. Hell of a name. Thank you for the follow. It is game 7. Who will move on to the Western Conference Finals to take on Magic Johnson and the Lakers? The home team has won all 6 games to start this series. There are 5 minutes to go, with a 5-point lead for the Mavericks. The Clippers need a comeback, or their season is over. And it's Mavericks ball to start us off. See what Davis can do.
Dallas moving it around.
Down low. Aguirre.
Got 16.
The leads to 7.
Pretty intense play from Mark Aguirre, and you just have to love the focus.
Timeout here for the Clippers.
And the Clippers call time here.
A rough spot to be in. They need that man, Terry Cummings, to dominate the next few minutes, or this season is over.
David.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He knows they struggled at the free.
Inbound to Nixon.
He actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line...
Hell of a pass to Cartwright. Down low, Cummings sinks it. Beautiful bank shot.
Thank you, David.
Shrugging off
Leads back down to 5.
Cummings showing off that grown man strength.
The Mavericks do on this possession. Orlando Blackman.
Blackman. Guarded by Reed.
Pull up. Can't get it to go. Otis Thorpe on the rebound. Cummings. Cummings. Floater falls.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up.
Terry Michael Jordan Cummings. Holy God.
Now
The lead's down to 3.
pass to Blackman.
Orlando Blackman.
Shoots over.
It's the last shot from the same location. Hits it that time.
Points here in this quarter.
Leads back to 5. 3.5 minutes to go in game 7.
Passes it to Cook. Out left to the wing.
Thorpe for Nixon.
Thorpe with a screen on Harper.
Off the pick. Nixon tries to drive, loses it.
Fast break, Dallas.
Blackman has space, pulls up, sinks the shot.
And now
And the lead's back to 7.
Raised in Brooklyn, Blackman grew up playing style hoop.
Tough moment there. And again, it's Dallas's ball.
now here's Harper. He's guarded close.
Fade away.
Hauled in by
Doesn't go. Thorpe on the rebound.
Got the glass covered here tonight.
Clippers need something, man.
Reed the pass
They need something. There's the shot. Doesn't go.
Dallas leading by 7.
2:44 left.
And here is Harper. The pass to Aguirre. Here's Blackman. Guarded by Reed.
See what Orlando Blackman can do here.
Shoots from the elbow.
Space, pull up jumper. It goes.
Blackman's got 12 points.
Oh my goodness.
A reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Oh, the throwdown from Cummings.
Honestly,
They needed that. 7-point lead again. 2:10 left.
Outside Harper.
Can the Clippers battle back, or will it be Mavericks and Lakers in the Western Conference Final?
And Thorpe.
Missed shot there. Thorpe on the rebound.
Thorpe's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Where Otis can go here. Finds Cummings. Terry, fade away. Got it.
Mavericks lead is cut down to 5 on the buzzer.
Terry Cummings brings the lead down to 5. Oh, excuse me. Little hiccup there.
Outside Harper. Ellis outside.
Oakley for Ellis.
Back to Oakley.
90 seconds to go. Ender, I don't know. Caught me off guard. You ever try to breathe and your body says, nah, fuck that? Oh, the steal! Nixon with the steal. Can he get the layup? The spin. He missed it. Thorpe on the rebound. Can't get the putback. Harper.
Fourth rebound in this one.
Oh my God. Otis Thorpe on the putback is the worst. Orlando Blackman trying to get around Reed. Harper back to Blackman. 60 seconds.
Another steal.
Harper turns it over to Nixon. Lead still 5. Nixon the oop. Nobody home. He went for style.
what was that?
And he couldn't find it. Oh, that's rough, man.
Here's Harper.
50 seconds and a 5-point lead for the Mavericks. Feed to the middle. Acquire.
You know, at one point it looked like there was still a chance, but I think that time
And it looks like,
and gone.
Now they're just
barring
end with something they can
a miracle,
And San Diego calls time here. They're behind.
barring a miracle,
There's 45 seconds.
this will be the second round exit in a row for the San Diego Clippers.
Here is Cummings.
Cummings on the drive.
Ellis.
Not much time to waste. Here comes the double team. Hands off. Cartwright.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
39 seconds in the lead, down to 5.
prepared to be the guy in the big moment.
Orlando Blackman, they're not going to send him to the line immediately.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Harper, there is the foul.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
There it is.
At the line for your Mavericks,
Derek Harper to the line.
So the first one
Hits the first.
increases their lead to 6.
A steady hand.
Not looking good.
For someone who can score.
Hits the second, the lead back to 7.
You never want to leave points at the line.
And the Clippers' playoff hopes
San Diego calls time here.
are on life support.
32 seconds left in the fourth.
Fun fact about Terry Cummings, he wanted to be a hockey player growing up. He knows all about
32 seconds left.
Jeff
to play in the
Harper.
final quarter.
Nixon calls a timeout, down to 29 seconds. Oof. Take a miracle here.
Pass to Nixon. Now 8 seconds.
Nixon has it.
Back to Cummings.
Finds Cummings. Not enough urgency.
Here's Nixon.
Nixon for 3.
Off
Missed.
line with his 3.
And that'll do it. The Dallas Mavericks survive a series in which the home team won every single game, but fortunately for them, they had home court advantage.
Won the series.
The Clippers were better in the regular season, But Dallas got home court off of being a division winner, and they made the most of it. The Mavericks will play the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Heartbreak for the Clippers in 7, with genuinely what I believe, as someone who was actively rooting against you, felt like it could have been a winner. Unfortunately, the depth just did not show up in that game 7. Reed was 2 of 8. Thorpe was 3 of 6. Thorpe is a rebound machine, but he's just not a scorer. And it sucks because Nixon, like, as a setup man, he's not that bad. But yeah, Reed was a bit of a problem there. And you don't have a pick in this year's draft. That's correct. The Clippers join their beloved Chicago Bulls on the outside looking in of the playoffs. We know Dallas advances to the final, or it's not to the final, to the Western Conference final. It'll be the Lakers and Mavs, Bucks and Sixers. Someone will win the championship here, but it will not be one of us.